Hi everyone, Tom Moffett here. Welcome to BUS 140. I will be your instructor for the course. You know, communications has changed a great deal in the last few years, and in this course we're going to talk not only about traditional methods of communicating in a business environment, such as letters and memos, but we're also going to look at some newer venues such as blogs and wikis and web conferencing. Uh, we'll examine how businesses use these web technologies to better reach their customers, how they can communicate better internally, and even improve their corporate image. Students enrolled in the class will be working in teams. Uh, we do that to develop the skills that they'll be using or that you'll be using in your professional careers. And overall, the goal is to improve personal communication skills for the 21st century work environment. I encourage you to explore each of the menu items in the left column there that you see. You'd want to pay special attention to those areas such as syllabus, the modules, the discussions, and of course the grades button. That's where you can monitor your grades and you can see any feedback that you will have gotten from any of your assignments and your discussion boards. So let's take a minute to look at just a couple or three of these, two or three of these navigation tabs. Let's start by looking at announcements, and when you open up the course in Blackboard, the first thing you're going to see is the announcements. I make lots of announcements in this semester, so you're going to want to be sure to check your course, the announcements probably 3 or 4 times a week anyway, especially since this is only an 8-week course. The next tab, let's look at, you can look at faculty, that says a little bit about me, but the syllabus tab, and here you're going to find the course schedule. The course schedule is set up by modules, and we do 2 modules every week. So if you look at the schedule, you'll see the assignments on the left side here. Then towards the center you see the due dates, and then on the right side you see the points for each module. And once again, you'll want to notice that we do 2 modules every week. So let's take a look at the syllabus. This is the syllabus for the course. You can read down through that. It tells you about when the course starts, when the proctored event will be, and what that proctored event is. And you also, I just wanted to point out that you can print the syllabus by clicking on the tab or this link above here, and then print it out. It'll bring up a printable syllabus for you. So now let's take a look at the modules area. Each module is set up essentially the same way, so let's take a look at the first one. The first one you'll see, and they're all this way, but you'll see an overview, you'll see an introduction. This one has an introduction, but typically it has a reading assignment, then you'll have a homework assignment, and then you'll have a discussion board assignment if there's one assigned for that particular module. And then down at the end of the modules page, you'll see the assignments, the due dates, and the points for that module. So let's take a look at Module 2, so you can see that it's pretty much the same way. Module 2, here's the overview, the reading assignments, here is the homework assignment, the discussion assignment, a quiz, and many of the modules have quizzes, and then down here you'll see the schedule for the assignments that have to be completed that week. The next area we want to, I should also point out too on the modules page that at the very top you see a link here that says online office hours. We will have office hours most every week. Usually I have it set up twice a week. It's usually on a Tuesday evening and a Saturday morning. So if you can't make it on Tuesday, you might be able to make it on Saturday or vice versa. These are not required. But if you have questions that you'd like to talk about, we can share files We can even use video if we want to, but normally we don't do that. But it's available to us, so we do have online office hours most every week, and I'll have more to say about that as we get a little further into the course. So let's take a look at this discussions area here. Here you'll find all your discussions that are assigned. Like, for example, here's the introduction discussion. Here's the 1.4 credibility discussion for Module 1, the Southwest Airlines for Module 2, and then so forth. Now you'll notice here that there's no assigned discussion module for 3 and 4. Those discussion modules are part of a group assignment, so you will have discussions, but they'll just be group assignments and they'll be in another area. So all your discussions are located here. At the very top of the discussion board, there's a forum called Student Commons, and here if you have any questions about an assignment or class procedure, you can post it here so that other members of the class can take advantage of your question as well. Maybe they have the same question. I should also say that if you happen to know the answer to a question that's asked, feel free to add to the discussion. I don't have to be the only one that answers these questions. So, and then down towards the middle of the navigation tabs, you'll see grades. Here you can monitor your grades and you can check your feedback also. So I look forward to meeting all of you. Please post any questions in the course about the course in Student Commons Forum so that everyone can benefit from it. And if you have a question of a personal nature, such as a grade, you can contact me at my email address. That's moffittc@otc.edu. And I will see you online.